CTA Practice Test 2026 Certified Transactional Analyst Exam Questions and Answers Psychology Guide. Question 1. Who developed the theory of transactional analysis? TA. Sigmund Freud, Eric Berne, Carl Jung, B.F. Skinner. Eric Berne founded TA in the 1950s. Question 2. Which ego state is characterized by behaviors, thoughts, and feelings copied from parents or parental figures? Adult, child, parent, teacher. The parent ego state contains the borrowed values and behaviors of caregivers. Question 3. What is a complementary transaction? When someone gives a compliment, a transaction where the response is from the expected ego state to the expected ego state. When two people argue, a transaction that ends abruptly. Complementary transactions are predictable and can continue indefinitely. Question 4. In TA, what does I'm okay, you're okay represent? A greeting, a life position of health and self-actualization, a social game, a defense mechanism. This is the ideal healthy life position. Question 5. What is a stroke in transactional analysis? A medical emergency, a unit of recognition, a physical hit, a painting technique. Strokes are units of social recognition essential for psychological survival. Question 6. Which of the following is a cross transaction? Adult to adult, adult to adult, parent to child, child to parent, adult to adult, child to parent, child to child, child to child. A cross transaction occurs when the response comes from an unexpected ego state, often stopping communication. Question 7. What is a life script? An actor's lines, an unconscious life plan made in childhood, reinforced by parents, a daily schedule, a legal will. Scripts are preconscious plans that direct a person's life. Question 8. In the drama triangle, which of the following is not one of the roles? Persecutor, rescuer, victim, observer. The three roles are persecutor, rescuer, and victim. Question 9. What is a game in TA terminology? A fun activity, a series of ulterior transactions leading to a predictable payoff or negative feeling, a sports match, a type of therapy session. Games are repetitive, dysfunctional patterns of interaction. Question 10. The adult ego state is focused on feelings from the past, objective processing of data and the here and now, rules and morality, playfulness. The adult is the data processing center of the personality. Question 11. What is an ulterior transaction? A very fast transaction. A transaction involving a hidden psychological message beneath the social message. A friendly conversation. A transaction between more than two people. Ulterior transactions have a hidden hook or subtext. Question 12. What is racket feeling? The feeling of holding a tennis racket. A familiar emotion learned in childhood and used to justify a script. An angry outburst. A feeling of joy. Rackets are substitute feelings for authentic ones. Question 13. Which concept describes the process of reparenting? Buying new clothes, replacing old, destructive parent messages with new, healthy ones in therapy, adopting a child, moving in with parents. Reparenting is a therapeutic technique to update the parent ego state. Question 14. What is contamination in TA? A biological virus. When the adult ego state is overlapped by parent or child, affecting objective thinking. A dirty office. Mixing up different theories. Contamination distorts the adult's perception of reality. Question 15. What are injunctions? Court orders, Negative messages given to a child by a parent's child ego state. Example, don't be. Positive affirmations. Medical prescriptions. Injunctions are script messages that restrict the individual. Question 16. What is exclusion in ta ego states? Not being invited to a party. When a person stays stuck in one ego state and shuts out the others. Leaving a group. A type of punishment. Exclusion makes a person's behavior rigid. Example, constant parent. Question 17. What is the contract in ta therapy? A legal lease. An explicit agreement between therapist and client to work toward specific goals. A payment plan. A confidentiality agreement. Contracts define the what and how of the change process. Question 18. In the drama triangle, the rescuer role actually helps people successfully, keeps others dependent to feel needed, solves all problems, is the most heroic role. Rescuing is a one-up position that doesn't actually empower the victim. Question 19. What is discounting? Reducing the price of a service. An internal mechanism where someone ignores an aspect of themselves, others, or reality. Speaking loudly. Ignoring a bill. Discounting prevents problem solving by minimizing the issue. Question 20. What is the child ego state primarily composed of? Rules and warnings, feelings, impulses, and spontaneous reactions from our own childhood. Logical facts. Work habits. The child ego state is the repository of our early emotional experiences.